Good morning. Alright, I gotta set up TikTok in a second. Security. Thanks for the likes already. Palm tree, palm tree, palm tree. Alright. Good morning, good morning. We have a huge zone today. We'll talk about it in a minute. Like ginormous. Wait, what? Didn't it say it was going to be there on the 13th? Sorry, I'm looking at something really quickly. Hope you guys are doing well. All right, so let me pull up TikTok. Whoa. Sorry, something just came up that I was checking on. All right, so let's talk about... Actually, sorry, let me get TikTok up. But this chop zone is huge. It's like 300 points huge. I don't think I've ever seen a chop zone this big. Sorry, I'm comparing something. Where? I downloaded the new iOS 16. I can't seem to figure out how to get to notifications. Like this? No. I thought you just swipe. No, you don't swipe. How do I get notifications? Oh, this might make me crazy. Notification center? This? I don't know. All right, we are over the LIS. It's hard to see here. It's kind of buried. I have the LIS and a regular level. So the LIS is here at 12,133. Then I have a regular level at 12,134. And then I have the chop zone at 12,138. So there's a lot going on there. I can't figure out the notifications. So I am just going to ignore that and get live with TikTok. And I am putting good vibes out there. I'm not going to let anyone get under my skin today. So if anyone is being nasty or saying something, Not nice. I will just block them and move on. All right. Okay, good morning. I'm fully focused. It's 9:24 on Wednesday, September 14th. The market was crazy yesterday. It just continued dropping. Let's kind of see how much dropping it actually did. Isn't there a tool like that tells you how long it was? Is it Path? Oh no, it's not. I thought it was going to be. It's not. Good morning. Good morning. There. I remember one of my students started using this pitchfork and they were like obsessed with it. I don't even know how it works, honestly. I was trying to find the one that measures the move. I can literally just use my head. So, 12,900 down to 12,100. It was an 800 point move yesterday. That's insane. That's 16,000 for one mini. 800. Obviously, if you got it on the uptick up here, which is very, very hard to do, but that's insane. Thomas has a question. This is too good to be true. All right. If you guys have questions, let me know. If you're new here, I go live every day from about 9:20 to 10:30. So let's break down this chart. So this is the NASDAQ on a 20-minute on futures. Hey guys, good morning. Yeah, huge chop zone, David, for sure. Hey, Mark. No, I always get on TikTok later, so I'm on TikTok now. You can jump over there if you want. The ruler? Oh, thanks. Is that one of these standard ones? Oh, here it is. It's literally the first one. Thanks. Oh, no. Oh, what? What? I didn't want two. Oh, yeah. This is 905 points. Crazy. Thanks for letting me know that. Now I know. I just ended up doing it in my head anyway. All right, so what's going to happen today? We never really know, but let's talk about what might happen. So we've been hanging out since last night in this area, which makes a lot of sense. We're consolidating from that 800 point drop. Let's go ahead and put a little like rectangle around this area. So it looks like, oops, where did, oh, there it is. There she is. I wanted to mark this area. All right, so this brown area seems to be the area that we hung out in most of the evening. You can see it popped out here around 5 a.m. But all in all, we're pretty much hanging out in this area. So, and the chop zone, if you guys are new here, I have a chop zone that's proprietary. It changes every day. You can see it's huge. That's this gray box. The central pivot is up here at 12,398, so essentially 12,400. And then the LIS is down here at 12,130. So yeah, it might not be a day for great trades. We may just honestly try to move up a little bit, try to kind of gain back some of that move from yesterday, maybe get back to like this area. And then we could go back down or pull sideways. So, you know, there's a lot of Fed speaking next week. Hopefully we can regain some of this going into next week. We'll have to see though. It usually doesn't happen right away. The market needs time to settle, kind of like it did overnight. But yeah, but obviously if we break below the chop zone, as typically what I usually do is I take a short below the chop zone or a long above. You could still do that today. Let me get this out of the way, move this up. You could still do that today, but if you're going to do that, because this is the LIS and the chop zone, so you're pretty clear under 12,128. But then you want to notate kind of this area that it's been stuck in all night, which is this brown box that I just created. And the low of that is 12,080. So 12,080. So if I was being ultra safe, I would just wait until it breaks that area before taking a short. It's it is another 50 points, so you can try to scalp from under the LIS to this area, because this is showing as a pretty good support. But if you want to be super conservative, you could just wait until it breaks below that, maybe even below 75, and then I would target 11,977. That's my next level. Thanks. Cool. Morning, guys. Thanks for all the likes so far. If you appreciate the stream, please tap the screen if you're on TikTok. That shows that you appreciate the info. And yeah, and if you share the live, that's even better. Thank you so much, Carter. All right, so the market opens in 1 minute. I do have some setups off to the side. I kind of want to possibly pull up one more really quickly. Do you think I'll be able to do it? Nope, it's already 9:30. I can still do it, but it's gonna just take a second. I have a few that I'm testing off to the side. I will show you guys so you can get some action. It looks that way because this is 800 points. This is 800 points worth of space. So, yep. And if you don't use levels, levels are essentially the only thing I use. So, that's fine if you don't. I do. But yeah, this is almost 1,000 points of the
order
MQ.
Submitted.
So it's gonna look like
order filled.
I'll show you guys these ones that I have off to the side in a second. I just want to set up this last one that I was thinking about. I need to put my light on, or I need to
Order submitted.
Okay. That's not gonna work. Sorry, 1 second. Yeah, I don't know. I guess some people can, but a lot of people will just use, I don't know, things like Fibonacci and use like those levels. I'm not really sure. I can't speak on them. All right, we're in a long here on this scalper for 250. I actually have a few scalpers set up now.
Order canceled.
Because I had the update made where we could do longs only or shorts only. So this one is longs only. So you can see here, there's a short indication here, but it didn't take it because this one is long only. I have another one that's short only on a slightly different setup. Also, where are we right now? Okay, so we are moving right to the chop zone. I need to get this big candle out of here so we can see a little better. We went and touched the LIS, and we went a little bit out of the chop zone. I'm going to remove this brown box just so it's a little easier to see. If you're new and you want more information about the algorithm or about anything that I do, my email is in my bio. It's also right here, boldbotllc@gmail.com. Also my website and my other social medias. You can follow me on Instagram. I post on Instagram and Twitter every day as well as TikTok.
Order submitted.
Trend is in a trade. It's in a short.
Order canceled.
Oh, well, that hit target pretty quickly. I'll show you guys. This one is green. Like $500 since last night. Oh, we're getting the drop. We're below the LIS. Now again, you could be aggressive and take the short below this like 25 area, targeting 80. If not, thanks, Chris. Well, yeah, but the greater good to me is my group, and my group still had a live yesterday. So after I shut down yesterday at like 9:35 or whatever it was, I got on with my group until about 10 a.m. So my group didn't suffer. The only people that suffered are you positive folks that are not in my group yet. But yes, I agree.
Order submitted.
Thanks for the nice comment.
Order submitted. Order canceled. Order filled.
Kenny said 11,950. Well, Kenny, I have 40. No, I have 38. And then I have 77. Kenny says it's going to 11,950. And you guys love Kenny, right? That's my boy. So again, the short under the LIS in the chop zone around 25 has already made 25 points. Yes, I do train and teach beginners.
Order
I have
submitted.
a digital mentorship as well as
Order submitted.
I coach one-on-one. I can be your mentor. I don't mentor for free, but I can be your mentor for sure. We're in too longs. Hold on. See, I got
Order
too many.
canceled.
I got too many charts now. Oh, one of them was probably this because this one is a long only. How does one get involved? Yeah, so you could just email me for more info about my mentorship, or you can go to my website. My website is also linked in my TikTok bio, but it's boldanalysis.llc.com. You can go to my website and read about it, or you can email me right here.
Order filled.
And my admin will send you all the details about the mentorship. Have you seen this? No. I don't like to talk about other people
filled.
when I'm doing mine. The dentist appointment went well. You conquer. I can't ever tell if it's like positive or no. I don't really know. The dentist appointment went well. So my little
Order
one.
submitted.
Let me turn this down. My little one headbutted me when he was a baby. Hello. My little one headbutted me when I was a baby, and I didn't realize that it caused trauma to my tooth because there was like no bleeding or whatever. So I was like, oh, he just headbutted me and it hurt. But I guess there was trauma to the tooth because my root has died, and like the root to that tooth had died, and then there was like an infection up in my gums, and I didn't even know it because I have no pain or anything. But they did an x-ray at my regular dentist, and they were like, oh, you need a root canal. So, and then my brother had me freaking out that it was going to be so painful. And it wasn't painful at all. She did such a good job. It was so smooth. Like, I felt nothing during, I felt nothing after, and now everything's great. So, yeah. And she was able, so, like, my tooth started discoloring because of, I guess, like, something that happens within the root, like, when it dies. And so she was able to put bleach inside my tooth to make it back to like the white shade that it was before. And I was so excited. Oh, yeah, it wasn't bad, right? Well, I also had it done on the front tooth, and I guess they say there's only one canal on the front tooth, whereas if you did it on like one of your molars, there's several canals. So I don't know about that. I lease the bot. I don't sell it. Obviously, if you wanted to buy it, I would be open to discussing something, but I don't typically sell it. I usually just lease it. If you want more information about the Autobot, you can just email me at boldbotllc@gmail.com. It's hard to focus on one today because I'm testing out and it seems like it looks good. I'm testing out that my developer put long only or short only options, and this one is long only. And then I have this one over here that is short only. So you can see on this one, it hasn't taken any longs. It took a short here. It took a short here. But it wasn't taking longs when it was green. Like this right here, it didn't take this. And that's fine. I really am doing this today just to test out the new updates on the file. Oh, well, this long is green, $440. what? Where is that one? That's, oh, this one. Look at this. Look at this. This is the one that actually has been working out well. Okay. It's up $500. This one is probably bogus. I thought it was doing well, but it's not. This is the one I've been showing you guys the past few days, which is the using Heikin-Ashi. So green 455 here. The entry was all the way down here at 12,110. We're back up to the LIS. Knowing that, I would probably move my stop up. It's going to stop me out anyway, but knowing that the LIS is here and this level and this is the chop zone, it could easily come back down. So, oops, let me move this over a little bit. So, knowing that, I'm going to be on top of this. You can look how many candles it's taken just to like hanging out here. Like it hasn't gotten through yet. You know what I'm saying? So you can tell it's kind of slowing down a bit. Now it finally got through. Let's see if it can kind of hold it. This is NinjaTrader. NinjaTrader. You have to have NinjaTrader to use the robot. See how it went in and came right back down. So I could have been a little closer like at the LIS, but that's fine. Again, this is just in testing. And on this one, I just turned it on just to do longs. So this one's just longs. This one is just shorts. And then,
Order submitted.
This is just my 20-minute chart. You can see we're really just hanging out here. So it took another long here. We'll see how that works. Range was 1 for 1 yesterday. If you're not in the group and you didn't see my post, my conservative setup, which is what everybody in the group runs, is bold range. It was 1 for 1 yesterday. So I made $500 while getting a root canal, and that actually paid for the root canal and the bleaching. So excited about that. My Slack keeps saying I have like something unread, but I don't think I do. So I keep going into it thinking I have something. Anyway, so yeah, so range was 1 for 1 yesterday. It is 6, so you can get the bot by emailing me. Just email me at boldsbotllc@gmail.com or go to my website. But if you go to my website, it's not going to have the discounted link. If you're new to the group, you get 50% off the first 21 days. It's like a paid trial. So if you want to take advantage of that, you would have to email me so I can email you the informational email, which has the discounted link.
Order filled. Order submitted.
All right, so again, this one is just longs, just for testing to make sure that it's working, and it seems like it is, because I sent you a Slack message. Oh, I got it, Kenny. I got it. And I noted it to the group. I said that you are saying we're going to 11,950. So I have 40 as a level, and I have 80 as a level, or 77. But first we have to break the 1280, because the 1280 is the overnight hold. Yes, it's supported in all countries. Well, mostly all countries. If you don't know if NinjaTrader is supported in your country, just go to the NinjaTrader website, email them and say, hey, I'm in New Zealand, or I'm in, Cape Town, South Africa. Am I able to use your platform? And they will tell you. We got a lot of choppiness here. So what I was saying before the market opened is because of the overnight hold down here, you could easily be much more conservative and just wait until we wait to take the short until we break this 12,079 area, 12,080 area. Because you can see it's kind of peaking out and then it's going back. But this drop from the LIS was 25 points a few minutes ago. So if you caught that, congrats. But guys, we're in this $400 long again on this scalper. So you can move this up if you want. You don't have to. Again, this is fully automated. It will take me out of the trade regardless if I moved up the stop loss or if I didn't. The stop loss was already in the green for like $20, but I wanted to move it up a little more. Now this is green 510, 515, and this is just on one contract. It's not a pair. This is the NASDAQ on the futures market. So just NQ, but very similar to, what is it, NAS 100 on crypto? But yeah, it's just the NASDAQ. So if you see, it will take me out of the trade on its own. I don't have to do anything, but because I'm sitting here just talking to you guys, I will continue to move this up to support levels that I have, hoping that it doesn't come and tag it, essentially. Thanks for the follows, guys. Now this is green 650. This is probably the best one so far when it's come to opening performance. Oh, shoot. 1,025, guys. What? Well, that happened quickly. That escalated fast, right? So it took a few longs that didn't work out, like in this area. They hit the break-even offset, but then it hit one and it worked well. So we can see that is a good thing. Sorry, I'm just taking a quick picture. Move this off to the side. Oh, we're still going. So you could still move this up here if you wanted. So now it's 1,300 on this trade. $13.20. Let's see where this drifts off to. This was a really nice run here. Again, I had this one on long only.
Order canceled.
What were you saying about a reverse? This is green $1,400 on one contract. $1,500. We kind of talked about this before the market opened, right? We talked about maybe possibly moving back up to the central pivot. This is a really nice move here. We got long at 12,116. 1,700 on this trade. I know it's hard for you guys to see in TikTok because it doesn't include like everything to the left, but on YouTube you guys can see it all. 1920. I just move this up here somewhere. 12,200. That seems appropriate. I did it just for you, Golf. All right, so 12,200 from 116. So over 80 points, 85 points. $1,700, one contract on that one trade. And y'all, this is how Kenny makes money. And this is what I'm saying about possibly if you run something like this that takes a lot of trades, just choosing one direction. And obviously today we're inside this huge range or this huge zone, so it would be harder to pick a direction for today. Like honestly, I would probably have shorts on, but I have another one over here that has shorts on, and so that's why I just put this one on longs only. That was the only reason. But yeah, but you can utilize that so then you could kind of stay out of the whipsaw, because it will happen at times like this, like long, short, long, short, long, short. And you don't want that. You don't want all those trades and all of that craziness. Obviously, this short looks pretty good. Like it would have gotten short here at 200, and now, you know, that's 20 points or whatever it is. But yeah, that was a really good trade. Yeah, futures are great. They're very similar to forex, but futures are awesome. All right, people are posting results. Let's see. I'm going to flip back over to that scalper. There we go. Thanks, Bill. Oh, my mouth feels good. Thanks, Vivi. You're so sweet. Wait, how is this in a short? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. See, this might be an issue. I'm in a short. Didn't I put longs only? I definitely put longs only. This is why we test. I think because it closed the long out, but it should have then just been flat. I'm going to have to send this example. Zoop, 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 zoop. Maybe I should take a bigger picture. The long was closed, or were you talking about the other one? It will close it on its own. It closed it on its own, I think, for like a $100 or $200 loss, but now it got in this short, which it shouldn't have done. So I'm going to send that over to him. And this is why we test. Explain what? I'm not trading forex. These are futures. Yeah, thank you so much, Vivi. My mouth feels great. No pain at all, which was awesome. She did a really, really good job. Because options are not fun.
Order submitted.
They're super stressful. Yeah, you can use the bot on minis or micros. Futures are a future dated contract of any like commodity or indice or currency. So gold, oil, cattle, coffee, corn, like where you think the price is going to be essentially at the end of that contract. So this is the NASDAQ. And people say, oh, well, I think the NASDAQ's going to be at 13,000 by December. So they would be in a long right now, essentially targeting 13,000. I don't play futures like that. I honestly get in and out every single day. I'm just a day trader of futures, but I enjoy futures because there's no PDT rule, so you don't have to have $25,000 in your account. Everything is cash as soon as you're out of the trade. So somebody said, why don't you just trade options? Options are a lot more confusing and stressful. There's so many more factors to options, but on top of that, your money is not cash right away. Your money is held for 2 or 3 days to get cleared. When you take a trade in futures, your cash immediately, you can reuse it immediately, you can withdraw it immediately. Also in futures, you're taxed at a lower rate than you are for day trading options or day trading stocks. You can start with as little as like $400. So futures are the best. Again, there's no PDT rule, so you can trade as many times as you want during the day and not be like, penalized or nicked. Plus, the market is open 23 hours a day, unlike stocks or options. You can trade futures every hour of the day except 5 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I was spelling to you in your procedure also. Oh, thanks. Thanks so much. Do you have an app on your laptop that you can record your trades while you're away? Yes. I don't. You can. I don't do that. I honestly just check. So I use a VPS, which is a virtual private server. And so I just check when I'm on the go. Yep, sure thing. Yeah, a lot of people don't know how great futures are, and that's one of my big reasons for coming on here. So if you just email me, you can get all the information. So my email is here, boldbotllc@gmail.com, or it's in my bio on TikTok. And my admin will send you an informational email, also with a discounted link for the first month. So there was no long here because it didn't meet the requirements. That's fine. The only issue I have so far is that short that took here. And I feel like there was another one here, but I'm going to send that to my developer so he can look at it. Thanks for the follows, guys. Thanks for the rose, Crip. If you appreciate the stream, please just tap the screen. Yep, so good question. The algorithm is $500 for the first 21 days. So it is... it's $500 as a paid trial for the first 21 days, and then it's $1,000 every month after. LAS was fantastic support just a second ago. Yeah, I saw that, Danny. You see that? And I have a level here too. But yes, both were really, really good. I'm glad you were able, hopefully if you were able to capitalize off of that. I have this level at 3.4 or 3.5, which is very close to the LAS, which is 3.2. But yes, great, great, great. Remember, we're not holding. We're getting in, we're getting out, because this market could do whatever it wants at any point, you know? I was just sending this to myself. Let me send this to her. Sorry, guys. 1 second. If anyone's asking questions, I'll answer it in just a moment. I'm just cleaning something up that I have over here. Okay, cool. Pin to channel. Pin, pin, pin. Okay, cool. Can I ask how much you made this month? Yeah, so right now in September, I'm up a little bit over $3,000. And that's only trading the I love a mechanical keyboard. Sorry, Brandon. It does work on currencies, yes. Most people start with $2,000 to $5,000 in their account. So I'll show you what I've traded so far this month. It's only my super conservative strategy, which is called Bold Range. I post about it a lot because it's the only one that most of my members use and that I use. So it has this blue box. That's how you can always tell that you're using the range. It took one trade yesterday, but it's really conservative in the fact that it only trades a maximum of twice per day. Yesterday it only took one trade. The day before, it took 0 trades, so it really keeps you out of the messy chop that some opens can happen. Nope, this is the NASDAQ market. So there have been 6 trades so far this month. So today is September 14th. Obviously, today hasn't started yet for us, and last Monday was a holiday. So there's been 4, 5, 6, 8 trading days, and there have been 6 trades so far this month. So again, no, not necessarily a trade every day, but we're 100% on the month. We're 6 for 6. So yeah, everybody in the group has profited 6 of those. One is paying you for. Something like that. I have about 7 of them, but yes. Okay, so Solo, you can just email me and my admin will send you all the details. My email is right here, boldbotllc@gmail.com. Or you can go to my website, that's right there as well, or it's also in my bio. All of this is in my bio. So when you join, you get access to Bold Range, which includes the night setup, the day setup, and a setup for oil. Once you're in the group for about 2 weeks and you understand kind of how to set things up. Yeah, sure. Sounds good, JR. So this will help kind of explain what you were asking. So once you're in the group, because NinjaTrader is kind of a funky platform, it's not super, super easy to understand. So that's why I restrict my brand new members to just range for a little bit. And because range is the best setup. Like, we are 88% on the entire year just running Bold Range. You have very little risk exposure. So you can see, guys, my stop loss is now in the green here. This is the scalper I'm testing, which as soon as I'm done testing, I'll also be willing to give. Yes, gold, oil, NASDAQ, the best. And ES is in there, even though I'm not an ES fan, but that's fine. So Nope. Live, right? So I'm trading futures, live, right? But yeah, so I have several algorithms, but I always want my members to focus on the best one, which is bold range. Gosh, guys, look at this doji here. Look at this candle. This shows you the volatility that's currently in this market. 200. We're just stuck in this 70-point range here. Like this candle, this was crazy. That touch was perfect. Yep, so it's on Twitter, Garth. I only run one contract on like the scalper that I'm testing, but on range I run 2 contracts. I actually upped it to 4 and then I forgot to save that as my default. So this month it's only been running as 2, which makes me $500 each trade. If I did 4, then it would be $1,100. But yeah, I post my members' results and my results every single day on Instagram, on Twitter, on TikTok. I show the winning days and the losing days because we're not always green, but this month we are 100%. I can show you guys the breakdown for last month. So I can show you my performance for last month, which was $10,000. And this is just for my account. So this was last month, August 1st to September 2nd. It was 86%. We took 86 trades total. And again, a few of my trades in this month were 4 contracts and not 2. That's why down here it says average number of trades per day. It says 4. But really, it counts all of the contracts. So that's what essentially that means. And the total number of trades is also contracts. So that will always be bigger. Even if you don't have that many trades, it'll always be bigger if you're taking more contracts. But yeah, I had a drawdown of almost $6,000. And, but I made $10,000 for the month of August. So, and on the entire year, the bold range is green, $35,000. Well, actually now it's probably more. 37 maybe? I would have to re-pull it. 37. This was it going into last week for the entire year. 35,000, but we've had a few wins since then because I think this was last Thursday. Yep, sure thing, Garth. Yep. No, so the drawdown just means from your highest point to your lowest point. So a drawdown would be like if you were green so far on the month, say $5,000, and then you had a $2,000 loss. Obviously, you're still green, $3,000. And it's not necessarily just one trade. Like, say you had one loss for $1,000 and then another loss for $1,000 right behind it. So you have just lost $2,000 in the last 2 trades. If that was the biggest drawdown for the month, that's what's going to be noted in the drawdown. So you went from positive 5,000 to now positive 3,000. You're still positive 3,000, but the drawdown on your account was $2,000. That was the biggest drawdown. Yeah, these results are on minis, not micros. I don't mind a $6,000 drawdown. This is my program. If you want more information about it, you can email me at boldbotllc@gmail.com. But I'm using NinjaTrader with my algorithms. Yes, Mark, I don't manually trade at all in NinjaTrader. So what I'm showing you is just off of my algorithm, nothing else. Sorry, I had to mute someone because they were trying to get me in a negative space. I'm not going to tell you when to sell or buy. Your min can we sell 20, 20, 20, 20. I don't even know what that means. And I'm not going to give you my thoughts on the day because I did that at 9:15, and I don't if you want to know my breakdown for the actual chart, I do that when I first go live. After that, I typically just show the algorithms trading and answer questions about the algorithm. So if you have any questions about that, I'll answer them. Sure, James. Hope that makes sense. Nice job, Bill. Yeah, I don't manually trade on NinjaTrader. I manually trade on Trade8. So everything you see for my performance is just the algorithm. If you appreciate the stream or the information, please tap the screen or give a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. We can see, so again, this is the long only on the scalper. It's lost some of its profit here. And this is what happens when it gets choppy. It just eats away at the profit. Like that one trade made what, $1,700? Well, it was red like 600 before that. But it made 1,700 and then lost 200, lost 200, lost 200. So that's where things can get choppy. And this is why overtrading is something I never promote. Make your money and turn it off and go about your day. You know? Like if I had really made, obviously, like if this was live and I had made that 1,700, I'm absolutely turning off the algorithm. Like this one. You know what I'm saying? Turning off this one. And just leaving bold range on. Because a lot of days can be choppy and sideways, and maybe they don't break out until the afternoon. And so when that happens, you're just going to, everything's going to be eaten up. Your profits are going to be eaten up, and then you're going to be paying a whole bunch in fees and commissions. So this is the 20-minute chart. It doesn't look much different from when we got on at 9:15 today, which was an hour ago. And that's kind of what I'm saying. We're just stuck in this area. Oops. This isn't another long. But I wanted to... Oh, why did it get like this? This is still that area from last night that it's been stuck in. So... is it going to break out this morning? It doesn't really look like it. It might. We still have a lot of time left in the morning, but maybe it will make a run in the afternoon. I just did. Pods. Thanks for the follows, guys. Sure. Thanks for joining, beer rep. Thanks, Vivi. You're so sweet. You made me feel so much better yesterday. I honestly appreciate your comments so much. And thank you so much for saying something else today that was very nice. Oh, so this long is green for 40. See, so it has these nice runs, but then you don't want to get caught in the chop. So that's why I do testing, so I can find out, okay, how can we avoid this choppiness, but still be able to grab these wins? You know what I'm saying? Like these big moves. I don't know if I should have it this close. And so that's why it takes a long time to test something to see if it's actually going to work well, especially when you're using a chart that doesn't accurately reflect in the strategy analyzer. So on NinjaTrader, you can use like historical data to look at something, but it doesn't work well with Renko charts or Heiken Ashi charts or line breaks. So because of that, you have to do a lot of extra testing in live data like this, or I have to do market replay. And sometimes market replay can crash a lot. So I prefer to just test 2 or 3 weeks live like this. But when I tell you, even this week, I've changed a few things that, and I don't know why the little lines aren't showing, but, so this is the NQ. DK, I kind of said that at the beginning, but it's also noted right here. These are the futures, and this is just the NASDAQ. I'll be excited to have you, Vivi. These are not stocks or forex. Guys, I only trade futures. Futures. Futures only. Do you get it? So I'm trading one contract of the NASDAQ in the futures market. Thanks for the hearts, guys. Thanks, Big Skin. So yeah, look at these nasty wicks. Y'all, this is not what you want to be trading. This is not. You want to see what you should be trading? This is what you should be trading. Like yesterday's drop, look at how smooth. Full bodies, full body candles. It had a wick here, pretty good wick here at 215. But smooth, full body candles. That is easy. This sideways crap, that's not easy either. But this is even harder. This is so hard to trade. So why not just let an algorithm do it for you? Because you're just going to get in a trade, get stopped out, and then it's going to go in the direction you wanted it to anyway. Then you're going to get emotional, and then you're going to overtrade, and it's going to be a whole thing. I'm not really sure where this notification is that I'm missing. I really wish I could figure it out.
Order submitted.
All right, this one's in another long again. So this is not it's a desktop application. It's not like a phone app, and it's called NinjaTrader. NinjaTrader. That's what you have to use my algorithm or anything of the sort. It has to be NinjaTrader. So I strictly use NinjaTrader for the algorithm, and then I use TD Ameritrade for long-term holds, and then I use Tradeovate for manual trading during the day, like intraday trading. Thanks. I like the way I think too. Yes, it is legit. It's 88% on the entire year. Well, like NinjaTrader in general, yeah, NinjaTrader's legit. It's been around for like a million years. Honestly. It just bought out Tradeovate a few months ago.
Order filled.
So just hanging out. I'm probably going to wrap it up soon if you guys don't have any other questions. Do you ever scalp on the 1 minute chart? No, I have a 1 minute setup, but let's see what my notes say. It's only good on Thursdays, probably because it's so crazy on Thursdays. 1 minute is horrible on Monday. It's really not good many days this week. Oh, but Thursday I like to do the super scalper, so maybe I'll set that up for tomorrow so you guys can see it. Remember the super scalper? It's like so fast. Sorry I'm yawning. I slept well, I swear. So I have to take amoxicillin every day, and I was afraid that was gonna like upset, like make me sick or like make me feel bad, but that hasn't bothered me either. So, you know, this has gone really well. Thursday's when you sing a song. Yeah, sure, Mark. Sure. You can catch me humming, even though I don't know why I do it. But if you listen close enough, you can.
Order canceled.
It's 10:12. I could probably even go to this performance and just see. Yeah, see? It took 2 short trades. So this was set up where it's not supposed to take any shorts, but it took 2 shorts. So I'll have to send this to my developer. Also, I like to look at the time of the day and see like when things worked. But see, like around that 1700, there were still 3 losses before, a loss after. This was 942, 941, 941, 940. I don't know. It's so hard to figure out sometimes. Also, today's not going to be like a normal day because of the huge drop yesterday, but I try to like depict it in some type of a puzzle. So like 940, like that's not 942, like not even 940. 942 to 950 would have been $1,800 with 4 trades. Like something like that. Like, does that work every day? NinjaTrader, so for one mini on the NASDAQ, it's $1,000. One micro is 100. What's the plan today? I don't have a plan. The plan is always to turn on the algorithm and go enjoy my day. So trend is green, about $600. This setup is green for 40 right now. Bold range doesn't start for a bit, so nothing really made today yet. The two that I'm talking about are on simulation and something I'm testing. So the plan is to go enjoy life. Is it sunny out today? Oh yeah, it's gonna be sunny like every day this week. I'm so excited. Sunny, but like a little chilly, which is the best. Yesterday the weather was beautiful. What's today? Wednesday. Yeah, I don't have anything else going on today, honestly. I might go to Target. I don't know. We'll see. So it's another long here. Once we get off this live, I'm going to try to play with some of the... Because I really like this setup. Like this one, I think does the best of all of the other ones that I've been running. So I think I'm going to really look into it a little more and see if I can just tweak a few things to maybe avoid some of the choppiness. Or... Oh, my tea spilled on my desk. Or if there's a way that I can... Excuse me, I haven't even drank any of my tea since I sat down. Or if there's a way, what was I thinking? Maybe move my stop loss off sooner, but I don't want to miss out on something. So I give signals for gold in my alert room, which is $200 a month. Yes, everything is happening by itself. I'm literally holding my cup of tea. And it does it all on its own. It gets in, it gets out, it moves the stop loss all on its own. I was moving the stop loss for fun before when it was in like that $1,800 trade, but you don't have to. Yeah, it's fully automated, 100% automated. Bum, bum, bum. It's 10:16. Thanks, Big Skin. You too. I just get on here, honestly. I can't see your name. Eschal. I just get on here to kind of say hello, show the product, and then I go about the day. No, I'm not singing. I don't actually have to get on. Why is one NASDAQ E-mini contract $1,000 on this platform called $500 on others? Because the broker can choose what they want to price it at. That's totally up to the broker. It's $1,000 on NinjaTrader. It's $1,000 on TradeMate. It's $15,000 on TD Ameritrade. It's probably $15,000 on E-Trade. Each broker has the discretion to choose what they want. And not all, like the S&P E-mini is 500. The RTY is 500. The YM is 500. The NASDAQ, they just assume, has more risk. And just joined. What website or app are you using? Oh, yep. This is NinjaTrader. No. So DK, again. DK, if you just email me, you'll get all the information. Oh, no. So you need to start with at least $2,000. The minimum is $2,000 for sure. 2 to 4K to start with in your account. Yeah, so it's totally up to the broker. Choppy day. Yeah, absolutely. We had a 800, 900 point drop yesterday. Oh, no. So this is the December contract. That's why you're 100 points off. I am Sheldon. You need to be, well, you don't need to be on the December. It will automatically move you at some point. But NinjaTrader moved me on Friday. Yes, it had... No, so the trial run is $500 for the algorithm. And that trial price is given to you. It's like a special link. It's given to you if you email me only. It's not on my website. So it's $500 for 21 days. After that, it's $1,000 every month. If you want more information, you can email me here, and then my admin will send you an informational email. It tells you all the things you kind of need to before you can get started, because there's no point in signing up before you get started. So, sure, that's a good question, Zed. So how it works is you open an account at NinjaTrader. So NinjaTrader is the broker. You open an account with NinjaTrader. Then you open the platform. That's what this is, the desktop platform. And then you open a chart and you apply my strategy. I send you a zip file, a private zip file. You add it to your NinjaTrader, and then you're able to access it here within strategies. So you go to strategies, and then you apply the strategy that you want to run. So if that's bold range, or if that's scalper, and then it will do everything for you. Like right here, it just got me in a long. I did nothing. It just moved the stop loss. I did nothing. And that's its job. That's how it works. Thanks for the follows, guys. I can, if I'm at my desk and I want to physically move this stop loss up more, I can, but it will automatically exit the trade for me as it pulls back to these thicker little lines right here. Well, welcome. Do you have a remote server? Yes, I have a VPS to keep it running. Amen. Yep. Did you email me, Amen? Because that's in the general email. And I know we talked yesterday or the day before. So if you just email me, you can get the algorithm. It's at boldbotllc@gmail.com. I'll send you an informational email. How do I get the algorithm? Yep. So you just need to email me, and you will be sent an informational email that tells you all the steps you need to do first. So if you don't already have NinjaTrader, that's the biggest thing. You need to get approved by NinjaTrader to have a futures account. Once you do that, you have to put your money in your account, so $2,000 to $5,000 in your trading account. Then you can sign up for my service where I give you the algorithm. Yes, I have people in the UK, I have people in Canada, I have people in Africa, I have people in New Zealand, and people in Australia. Okay, so if you already have a NinjaTrader account, then you're good and ready. As long as you don't have the free platform, you need to either get the lease or the lifetime. That's the only other thing with NinjaTrader. And then you are ready to go. So you would still want to email me because that's where the discounted link is. My discounted link is not on my website. That's only the full price. So virtual world. So just email me, boldbotllc@gmail.com. My admin will send you the informational email, which has the discounted link. You click the discounted link and sign up, and then she will send you an invite to the Slack group, which is this. You'll be added to Slack with my other 77 members, and then we will send you a welcome message in Slack with the zip file, and then you're ready to go. The biggest thing is if people don't have a NinjaTrader account, that's what takes the longest time. Like you have to apply for an account. It usually, then you get approved usually the next day. Then you have to put money in your account. That can take another day. And then you have to, pay for the market data, which is $12 a month. And then you have to either get the lease or the lifetime. Do you teach how to build your own bot? No, I don't. But I do teach how to manually trade. So you make something the mother of mercy. Nice. I don't need, I don't like when people count my coins. That's why I usually just give a roundabout number. But anyway, so those are the steps. And again, those steps are given to you in the informational email. So I've been trying for a week for a NinjaTrader account. Mark, you have to reach out to them. See, this is what happens sometimes is like, say you apply for an account and then you just don't hear from them. You have to call them or email them. Yeah, Carter, you've been taking like 3 weeks to do that, though. It literally takes like 2 days. Like if somebody's really on top of it, it takes 2 days. If you apply and they need something extra, they will reach out to you. If for some reason it goes to spam and you miss it, oh yeah, well, Mark, that would be the only thing. So they need to know you're in America. That's their biggest thing. So they need you to show that you have a license in the U.S. They need you to show that you have a water bill tied to that same license, or you have a bank account. Like, you guys should have, one bill that's tied to the address that's on your license, and then you literally get approved right away. Like, I had to send a bank statement. Yes. Canada can use the algorithm and you can use NinjaTrader, but you can't use NinjaTrader as your broker. You have to have GFF broker with MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5, or Interactive Brokers. Send bills, license, and passport. Oh, that's crazy, Mark. No, it's available for anyone. NinjaTrader as a broker is only available for people in the US. I know I had to move money to an account for it. Oh, okay, well that makes sense. So if you're in the UK, if you're in Canada, if you're in Australia, you are simply going to use, no, you cannot use it with Webull. You're simply going to use a different broker, but you're still going to be on the NinjaTrader platform. So the NinjaTrader platform is for anyone in the entire world to use. But you have to make sure they have a broker that they can connect with. So they connect with the GFF broker, they connect with Interactive Brokers, they connect with Coinbase and stuff like that. Yes, I have a course for sale. I have a digital mentorship. It's $1,000. Rich, if you want more information on my course, you can email me too and just say I want more information on teachings. Oh, I forgot to show Coastal before. So these are two of my students. Coastal made $7,747 today. Great for him. Andy made $2,025. It's kind of hard to see because it's like bright green, but can you kind of see that here? I wonder if I can change to like a dark format. I'm sure I can. Preferences. Themes. Ooh, dark. Dark. How do I choose it? Oh, sync with OS settings. I don't want to do that. Ooh, there we go. Okay. So now maybe you can see it a little better. Yes, Rich, I just noted that. If you want to email me and say you want to learn more or you want to be taught, then my admin will send you the information on kind of learning how to trade and how to decipher the charts in the market. Please. Nope, so it's not an indicator. I've been getting so many spam calls lately. So this is now green, $610 on the day. Again, that's just being tested. We're moving down now. So guys, we're moving back out under the LIS. This brown box is the box that we've been holding since last night. Again, if you want to be super conservative, the short really isn't until under 12,080. We'll see if we drop. Yep, sure thing. Again, if you're new here, I go live every single day on YouTube and TikTok from about 9:15 to 10:30. So it is almost 10:30, but I'm willing to hang out with you guys a little longer because I didn't have a very long stream yesterday and I don't have a dentist appointment today. So I'm willing to hang out if you guys want to hang out. I'm going to move this up here. Yeah, sure thing, Zed. So again, this gray box is usually much smaller, but it's my chop zone and it's an area that I will not trade within. If we drop below the chop zone like we're doing now, I typically like to take a short. If we go above the chop zone, I'd like to take a long. But all of that is also dependent on a few other things. So like this is why I'm saying I would be more conservative and wait till we come under 12,080. Again, I'm on the December contract, so if you're still on the September contract, your price is probably a little different. But there's no difference in the actual movements, really. It's just that. So I have to get a little napkin for the tea spill I had before. I didn't even know. Yes, exactly, Mark. Oh, you're in the UK, Mark? Mark, you're in the UK? You can't get approved with NinjaTrader. That's why.
Order submitted.
My YouTube is just BoldBot. It says it right here. BoldBot, 2 words. Mark, you can't stop fussing with NinjaTrader then. You can't get approved. you have to use a Canadian broker that works with NinjaTrader. So you have to use either Interactive Brokers, MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5. Oh, they're not going to approve you. They are only allowed to take people in the US. I don't know who you're talking to that's like giving you like this runaround like they're going to approve you. Yeah. NinjaTrader is only a US broker. Oh, so yes, Interactive Brokers is fine. So your money is going to go to Interactive Brokers, not NinjaTrader. So put your money in Interactive Brokers, and then all you have to do is buy the lease or the lifetime platform access from NinjaTrader, and then you connect your Interactive Brokers account. And that's all done here in the connections. I'll show you. Yeah, so here under connections, that's just like my TD Ameritrade account. So I have money in TD Ameritrade. I can connect it to NinjaTrader, but it would only be for stock trading. So with yours, you would do Interactive Broker right here. But the only time that that matters is when you're connecting your money account to NinjaTrader. NinjaTrader is never going to get any of your money. You're never actually going to have an account with NinjaTrader. You're just going to be using NinjaTrader's platform. That's all. Everyone that's in my group is using NinjaTrader's platform, but not everybody has an account with NinjaTrader, if that makes sense. So if you're in a country outside of the US, you will never have money with NinjaTrader. You will only be using their platform for the platform purposes. I'm glad that makes sense. I totally thought you were in the US. I don't know why I assumed that, but kind of thought that. All right, so another long here on the scalper, green 275. I'm going to move this up a little just because it could easily pull back down. But again, we are just stuck in this area. Guys, look at this. We have not broke out from last night's range, essentially. Like it made its own range, just like this. This was last night's range, and it hasn't gotten out, and it keeps getting sucked back in. Look, this is a $500 move now. Definitely moving this up more because of the LIS. Just like last time we kind of talked about that too. If you want more information, you're new here, please email me at boldbotllc@gmail.com. You cannot use NinjaTrader with Tradeovate, not yet, Dirk. I know that they bought them, but that's not, and somebody had said it's even on the connection list, but I don't see it on the connection list yet, so it's not here. But even if it was, they haven't announced that yet. So no. Also, I'm not selling. What? What? Also, what was I going to say? Hold on. I was talking about NinjaTrader and Tradeovate or something. I don't know. But obviously, regardless, you would still need the NinjaTrader platform. But you could use, possibly at some point, you can use the money you have in Tradeovate to trade on NinjaTrader at some point. All right, so this is now green, $800 on the day. But again, it was in that long for $2,000. You would have been done at 9:42, honestly. How long was that trade? Like 1 minute, 2 minutes? It's 10:32. If you're new here, I go live every day from 9:15 to 10:30, breaking down the NASDAQ and showing you my auto trading algorithm. All right, it's in another long here. The break-even offset is already in the green. You can see that purple. Now that we're above the LIS and this blue level, I'm just going to let it play out. I wouldn't trail it up as much. See if you can pull up to like this 12,180. We were at that before. That would be an almost 50-point move.
Order filled.
All right, so it made $60 is what it is. So green, 830. Who am I watching? What? This is me. What are you talking about? Who am I watching? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Willis? What you talking about? Some of the people that get on this thing, I'm so confused about. What? This is me. This is my YouTube. I'm not watching anyone. This is my YouTube. This is my VPS. That's all I got running. And this is all done for me. Again, I'm not doing anything. Sometimes I move the trailing stop loss, but other than that, I'm just hanging out with you guys, just talking. Just chit-chatting. And I'll probably jump off here soon, but I honestly don't have a lot going on today. I need to get sandwich bags. I mean snack bags. I need to clean up this. Yep, you would, Tay. Yep, so right now, the conservative algo... Oh, where did I put my Slack? Oh, here it is. Has made $37,000 on the year at 88%. So this is the breakdown on the bot for the entire year. Rich, if you email me, Rich, it's all in the email. The algorithm, the robot, if you just email me here at boldbotllc@gmail.com, it's $500 for the first month, essentially the first 21 days. It's a paid trial. And then after that, it's $1,000 a month. Yeah, so your price is probably on the September contract, Fractal, I don't know what that username is. You're probably on the September contract. I'm on the December contract. My price is, it's typically like 100 points away. I think people were saying between September and December. So I'm at 12,146. But that's why, just because I'm on 1222 and you're on September. Yeah, NinjaTrader moved me a few days ago, and it moved a lot of my members last week. But it's fine if you're still in September. You just have to be out by the end of the month. It's so much like brighter down here. So Coastal made 7,000 today. Andy made 2,000. Super proud of them. Those are two of my students that always lock up profits pretty early in the day and then go about whatever they need to do, living life, their 9 to 5. You switched to what today, Kenny? I do both. I teach technical analysis, and I have students in like a private channel. But I run the algorithm every single day. So I manually trade in a Tradeovate account, and then I use the algorithm in the NinjaTrader account. Oh, to December. Cool. Yeah, Tradeovate switched me as well today. Robot love for sure. If you guys appreciate the stream, please tap the screen or give a thumbs up if you're in YouTube. I appreciate it a bunch. Oh, yeah. So your next steps would just be to put money in your account. So if you haven't already, you need to put money into your account after your account's approved. This is all in the informational email, but you need to fund your account. So between $2,000 to $5,000, you would do an ACH deposit on the NinjaTrader portal. Let's see if we get along here. And then after that, you're ready to go to use the algorithm. You just pay the $12 to NinjaTrader for the market data, and you have to purchase the lease or the lifetime platform. All right, we're in a long here. We got up to that 80. Didn't I say the 12,180, y'all? The break-even offset is in place. Yes, you can do prop firms too. Rich, this is all the NASDAQ. Everything is the NASDAQ. I feel like you've been in the stream the entire time, but we're still kind of confused. What do I think about prop firms? I think they're fine. I have people in my group that use them to pass the evaluations. I really like Lilu. Yeah, it can work for currency pairs too. We tested that when I first started the algorithm. So this is green now, 9:05 on the day. I just didn't because I don't know currencies as well as I know like the NASDAQ. 9:05 on the day, 26 trades total. And this was since like 9:30 on the dot. But again, you could have been done at 9:42 with like, 5 trades. Oh, cool. I tried one before. I think it was Lilu. And I just didn't like that I had to have like an extra window open that then goes to them, blah, blah, blah. But it works for some people. You don't have to have a VPN, but it's highly recommended. NQ is the best, Sheldon. I hope you pass your evaluation and make millions and millions of dollars. Because that would be so cool. All right. I'm probably going to wrap it up. It's 10:40. Yeah, sure. So my NinjaTrader account was approved. I'm having some issues with the VPS and it did not give me the IP ad. So I would go to, I suggest ChartTrader. ChartTrader is who I suggest. If you go on there, Carter, or Chart VPS, I don't know why I said ChartTrader. If you go to Chart VPS, this is who I recommend this is the VPS I use, and go down here, Marco, he is always around. You can just chat with him and he'll help you with any questions you have. It usually takes a few hours for the VPS to be created, so if you just paid for it, it will take a little while, but you'll get an email saying, hey, your VPS is created. Here you go. Here are the steps to get set up. Is this an EA? I don't know what an EA is. Like a moving average? No. Do you have a broker you could recommend? So if you're in the US, I recommend NinjaTrader so then you can use the algorithm. Oh, perfect. Yeah, Marco's great. He'll put you on the right path. I didn't get... Do you have a broker? So Mark, yeah, I already recommended a broker for you, Mark. Oh, Mark, you'll be the death of me. GFF broker. GFF. Yes, I said this before when you told me you were in the UK. GFF.
Order bill.
Oh, yes. This is an automated algorithm. Sorry, I thought you were asking about like a moving average. You said EA, didn't you? I thought it meant like exponential. Don't shout. Well, I'm not going to sing it, Mark. I swear. You got to pay attention here. We're moving fast, okay? We're moving on to the next subject. GFF. You've been going back and forth for weeks sending documentation to Ninja. Like, what? Y'all, let's look at these wicks again. Well, this one doesn't look as bad, but over here it looks crazy bad. Like, this is not what you want to trade. Just stay out. This is horrid. This is like from The Matrix or something bad. Literally just lose all your money in something like that. A VPS is a virtual private server. So what it does, it's essentially a computer, but it's housed somewhere else. So you log into it. Kind of like sometimes people have that at their job. It's a secure computer. You can sign in from your phone. You can sign in from any other desktop computer or laptop. But it's giving you essentially a desktop computer, but it's located, say, in Philly or in Chicago. And it's just used, like, I use it just for trading. So it keeps all my trades, like, fast and safe, stuff like that. And it's not required, but it's just highly recommended. Guys, we easily got up to that 12,180, and now we got up to 12,200 again. This is where we were. Oh, this is higher than earlier. This is where we got on that $1,700 trade. Look, the high was 12,214. Where are we now? Ooh, we hit this level and we rejected back down a little bit. Yeah, they come up automatically. This is all fully automated. It gets me in the trades. It puts my stop loss. It puts a target. It moves my stop loss in the green. It's all fully automated. It's not an indicator. None of it's in an indicator. It's all just my algorithm built in the background. If you want more information, for sure, Cash, you can email me right here, boldbotllc@gmail.com. And I will send you an informational email on how to get set up to use it. But I go live every day. If you look at my material, if you look at my stuff, yes, it buys and sells automatically with no effort from you. All you do each day is turn it on. So this is green 980 on the day. All you do is come to your computer, like it will be like this, and you say, turn it on, and that's it. And it does everything else for you. It buys and it sells. This one, I have the sells turned off because I was testing an update that my developer did. But it buys and sells. I thought this was the one I turned off. Oh, you guys, I am so silly. I closed the wrong one. Before when I closed one. Oops, my bad. It does make life so easy and breezy. Yep, so that's a good question. Elizabeth, it's $500 for the first 3 weeks, 21 days. And then after that, it's $1,000 every month. Do you keep the program running all day? Yes, but certain strategies only have certain times that they trade. So having it turned on like this, like having it turned on doesn't mean it's looking for trades right now, if that makes sense. It has, within the strategy, it has boxes that say trading start time, trading end time. So like this strategy range, this is my most conservative strategy. This only runs for a few hours a day. So I can have it turned on all day, but it will only look for trades between a certain like start time and a certain end time. Yep, past performances are on my my Twitter. I also can show you them right here. It's 88% on the entire year, $35,000. This is with 2 mini contracts. So this is for the entire year of 2022, January to September. It's taken 388 trades. It had 3 consecutive losses. It had 29 consecutive wins. But this is my most conservative setup. It's 6 for 6 so far in the month of September. So out of 8 trading days, it's taken 6 trades. Why do you have only certain times? No, it's not more beneficial to run it 24/7. Yeah, you can set your own stop losses. It's not beneficial to run it all hours. If you know anything about the futures market, it's actually pretty dead overnight. So look at this. You would have just been chopped up all night. Back, forth, back, forth, back, forth. This is not great. Some days there will be moves during London. We have a night set up, but look at this. Beep, 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 beep. This is not what you want. You want this. This is where we had our trade yesterday. You want this. You know? You don't want that yucky shit. Hello, are you selling an algorithm? Yeah, I lease my algorithm. If you want more information, you can email me right here, boldbotllc@gmail.com. It works in the US and anywhere else that NinjaTrader is allowed as a platform. I have people in South Africa. I have people in the UK. I have people in Canada. I have people in New Zealand, people in Australia. It depends on your sizing. But like yesterday, I made over $525. Typically, I take 4 contracts, so then it would make $1,000. But so far on the month, I'm green $3,000 on 6 trades. But like, if you look at some of my other members, I'll show you. So this was yesterday. This is the results tab for my Slack. So this is today, but this was yesterday. So James, he's doing micros. He only has like a $3,000 account. He made $500 yesterday. Lee made $300 yesterday. John made 87. Bill made 516. Daniel made 180. Kenny, he's crazy. He made almost 200,000 yesterday. Thomas made 1,033. Mr. Carter made 105. Camby made 105. Danny made 1,233. Roxanne, she's brand new. She's only been in the group for about 3 days. She made $700 yesterday. And then Andy made 1,000. Trenton, he has a small account. He made 200. So, and I could just keep going, you know. But this was just yesterday, and then this was the day before. So yep, that's what it looks like. So all different people in the group have different size accounts. Some people have a $2,000 account. Some people have a $10,000 account. So it all just depends on your account size, because then that will determine how many contracts you can take and what your sizing will look like. Guys, we are... Okay, so I'm going to actually get off of here. I've been on for more than an hour and a half now. But if you want to know about NinjaTrader, you just have to research them. Literally just go to ninjatrader.com. Or you can email me, like I've said this whole time, Kefbana, and I could send you an informational email that explains everything. I literally have a video that goes through NinjaTrader and what it is and how to get set up. So I'm going to get off of here. If you want more information, like I said, you can email me. I'm live every day from 9:15 to 10:30. I also have all of my old streams on my YouTube. You could go to my YouTube and watch all of my old streams. Bold bot. So, all right, I'll be back tomorrow. Yep, Carter, it is. And Carter, I hope you get your stuff all figured out. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good day. Thanks for joining. And, yeah. All right. Bye. Have a good one, guys. Bye. All right, YouTube, I'm heading out. Have a good one.